guys, so here's another video that you could do at home after you have warmed up sufficiently. This is again body weight. This is low impact, so for those of you who have knee issues or lower back issues, or maybe not so stable, you could do all of these exercises on the floor, and it still provides a relatively good muscle endurance workout. So please watch the video to do the warm-up the best that you can before you begin any exercise. So the first exercise is called, I don't know what the official name for it is, but in my vocabulary it's called the hydrant. So you're coming onto your mat. I'm just going sideways so you could see the view on the side. So you're going to create a double on your hands and knees, tabletop. You want to rotate the shoulder blades down and away from the shoulders. Knees are hip distance apart, which means 2 fist sizes should fit right here between the knees. And so you're not switching it. As you lift the leg out to the side, you're not bringing it in the center, okay? So we're gonna keep the hips over the knees, not tucked here because that would make it very hard, okay? So we wanna be stable, sturdy, and then lifting the knee up and not setting the leg down. Keeping the abs engaged, so belly button pulled in. We'll do 20 repetitions on each side. Exhale as you lift. 2, inhale as you bring it down. 3, 4, 5, head is straight. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Then you place that underneath your hip and go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So those are called hydrant. In my very first exercise routine at Shapes Women's Club, my trainer called it dog pee hydrant, so that made me remember the exercise. All right, so the next one we'll be working on V-ups, so abdominal muscles. I think we briefly touched on it in another video, but I'm going to refresh it here. You start off with hug your knees into your chest, really pull the spine forward, and then begin to lift the feet off the ground. As you let go of your legs, you lower the body, shoulder blades remain off the floor, feet remain off the floor, and then you come back up. And if you need to hug your knees to catch your balance, you could certainly do that. But we're gonna bust out 20 repetitions. The idea is to really extend as close and parallel to the floor as you can. Sometimes people are going a little bit higher with the legs. See what's possible for you and do that. We're gonna go for 20 repetitions. If you're new to this, then you could use your hands to support you and just lower down and then pull up. Lower down and then pull up. So that's just a modification. The key here is to make sure that you're not rounding your back, that you're constantly pulling the chest up, so keeping the spine straight, okay? So here we go for 20 repetitions here, pull up, inhale, go down, exhale, come up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. I personally feel that the slower you do this exercise, the more your abs are working. So if you go too fast, it's a lot of momentum and the muscles kind of half-assed. So you want to engage the muscle fully, slow it down. All right, next exercise is donkey kicks. Again, when we were lifting this knee to the side, we were working on gluteus medius. And now for the donkey kicks, it's the same stance. So you'll have your knees hip distance apart, arms are screwed in, wrists are right under the shoulders. You're gonna bring your leg up, flex the foot so the thigh is parallel to the ground. And from here, you're gonna pulse up without turning, okay? So it's not about, oh, I could kick so high, because we really just wanna contract the glute. And the other thing is you don't want to really load up onto this hip. You want your abs to hold you, to support you. So try to keep your core, your torso, your trunk parallel to the floor without shifting to the hip, okay? And again, we're doing 20 reps. If you have a dumbbell, you could certainly stick the dumbbell here and do it weighted. If you're struggling with the wrist, you could also come down to the forearms. So both positions are available. So just whatever feels more appropriate for you. Making sure that your knees are right under the hips. Pull the belly button up. Brace the glutes. Flex the foot and press the heel up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good job. Bring it down. Again, maintain that space between the knees. Bring the other leg up. Flex the foot. Pull the belly button up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Good job. So those are good exercises to target the glutes. They're old-fashioned exercises, so we call them classics. Okay, the next one is push-ups. So again, working on the core muscles, and this one will require a few demonstrations with a few modifications. So ideally, what I'm asking you to do is a push-up and then opposite arm, opposite leg lifting. A push-up, opposite arm, opposite leg lifting. So to scale this down, you could do this. If push-ups are hard, so you will push up onto the knees, make sure your butt is not sticking too far and not hanging. So as you're pushing up, squeeze the glutes, push up fully so you're in a straight line. From here, stay on that knee, extend the arm, and then switch, and then come back down to a push-up. So to show you this a little bit more at an angle. So here we go. Starting on the floor, it's a push-up onto the knee, and then lift, opposite arm, parallel to the floor with opposite leg. And then push up again. One knee stays on the floor, and then opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, so that's a modification for that. If the push-ups are hard and you haven't mastered them yet, then simply remain in a tabletop position and lift. Opposite arm, opposite leg, creating a straight line, okay? And we're gonna do 10 push-ups with arm and leg lift. So we call it bird dog. So starting the push-ups all the way on the floor, you do them on the knees or the toes. Push up, 1, lower down, 2, try to move your body with control, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so the last exercise, well actually the last two, again coming back for the abs, we'll do reverse crunches with leg lifts. So reverse crunches is when you lift your legs up straight, flexing the heels, pointing towards the ceiling, toes are pointing towards you, heels are stretched out, and we try to lift the tailbone up of the floor. It's a very subtle movement. To make it more challenging, we're going to add the leg lifts. But in order to do that and not strain your back, you want to press your spine into the floor, squeeze the glutes, inhale, lift the legs up to 90 degrees, press up, and then very slowly exhale, lower the legs down. By constantly pressing the back into the floor, activating the abs and squeezing the glutes. Okay, you have to do those things, because if you don't, your lower back and your back gets strained. Some people tuck the hands in. That is a cheat. I advise you against it unless you have a back injury, and it always hurts. So if you could get your hands out by the side, press the spine into the floor, lift the legs, press the heels towards the ceiling, and then lifting, lowering the leg, and then pressing the back into the floor while you lower the legs down, okay? If this is too intense, and if, you know, if your abs are not as conditioned or whatever the reason is, you could break this exercise into just 2 parts. One, you could simply do the leg lifts, okay? You could also do bend, extend, reverse crunch, and then lower down, extend that way. So if lifting straight legs is too challenging, you could always bend the knees and then extend. Or you could simply do reverse crunches. With the reverse crunches, I'll turn this way so you can see better. We're just lifting the tailbone. Make sure you're not swinging your legs. That is not as effective. So try to straighten the legs, press the heels, and use your arms. Lift, 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 straight up, okay? So here we'll do 20 repetitions. I will do mine with the leg lifts, but you could certainly modify however is best for you, okay? So here we go, 20 reps, pressing the spine into the floor, squeezing the glutes. 2, 3. If you really want to challenge yourself, don't let your legs touch the floor. Keep them about 3 inches off the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. Last exercise, hip press. Putting the feet hip distance apart, not too close to the glutes, just enough, far enough. If you have dumbbells, you could put them at the hip crease. Otherwise, you're just pressing the hips up. So that again works the glutes and the hamstrings. And you can hold the arms up if you'd like, or you could have the hands by the floor, by the sides. And we're going for 20 reps. Before you lift your hips, again, you have to press the spine into the floor, squeeze the glutes, and then with that squeeze, you're lifting up and squeezing even more. Knees are not touching. And then you lower down, and again, flatten the spine into the floor, squeeze the glutes, lift again. 2, 3, going for 20 reps. 4, 5, all the way. 6, looking for a straight line from the knees to the shoulders. 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. Inhale down, exhale up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. And simply roll up. And that is the workout. So 6 movements, 20 reps on each one except the push-ups. We did 10. You could definitely adjust, add more, take away some to what's doable for you. You could easily do this for several rounds to really get a good burn, because it's just your body weight, no dumbbells or anything. So, and these are large muscle that need a lot of work. So doing it round is still movement, but if you're wanting the results, not overnight results, I'm talking about consistency here, you probably have to do more than 1 round. If you're new to it, 1 round would be acceptable. If you're not new, only you know what you need to do. So remember to stretch. There's also a YouTube video for cool down and stretching. Don't lose your effort in what you've done. This is very important to stretch the glutes and the abs and the core muscles. So watch the video on cool down and stretching. Make sure you warm up as well before you begin any exercise routine. And again, you do realize that you're doing it at your own risk. These are only suggestions and recommendations. to help you stay fit as we weather this period of gym closures and social distancing. But please don't be reckless with your body. You know what you can and what you should and shouldn't engage in. So use your inner wisdom and your inner guidance. I'll see you next time. Bye.